Hi, this is Angelo. What to do. I'm in Los Angeles, homeless filmmaker. Haven't had a ton to say recently. Bunch of traffic noise, it's annoying. I just got some food at Jack in the Box with my food stamps, so that's great. I got a chicken fajita wrap, no cheese, so low calories, and it's pretty nice. I am going to get ready to sleep, and just thought I'd make something, show what I'm doing. Last few days, really, I didn't even know what I was going to say when I did this. I just like this imagery. I've been working on more screenplay studying as I'm still progressing out of my dissociative disorder. And it's, by the way, hitting me now. I think it's, my dad died December 21st. It's May 19th. So, what does the month by month matter? But enero, febrero, marzo, abril, mayo. 5 months since my dad died. And, I haven't wanted to think about it. But, I'm going to find a place to sleep now. What I've been doing, so as I am kind of getting better, even though it's very, sort of gradual, I get, again, the weird taste in my mouth, this feeling on my leg of like different temperatures and stuff, but it is progressing. And the traffic patterns, the roads are set up so poorly here. They're just like trying to push people into accidents. You got to be so careful. I've been reading screenplays, and I've been eager to do something I've heard now 2 people talk about. One is Eric Edson, screenwriting professor, whose book I'm rereading for the 3rd time, The Story Solution. And it's a great book, and it's a great read too. Not all screenwriting books are like really fun reads. They're not bad reads. It's just, they're like, there's so much information. It's not like super fun. Not that it's unpleasant, but this one, it's like, it's fun and captivating. It's like you're reading a story while it's about stories. I read the screenplay for Superbad by Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg. And it was a great read. It's very close to the movie, the version I read. I don't know how many drafts they went through before they got to that version. It's almost exactly what's in the movie. Minus, I think there's like just 2 little parts of scenes or 3 parts of scenes that are out. And I remember there's one part that's added in the movie. Not even a scene, it's just a few moments and lines. But I read it, I thought it was great, and I thought, it's time I do this technique that Eric Edson and this other guy, I can't remember, said they do, which is literally take a screenplay you like and type it out, retype it out, so you have the understanding of what it's like to write that screenplay. What does it feel like? Because when I'm working on my own screenplays, I worry so much about whether what I'm doing is like, is it taking too long, which a lot of times it is, or is there enough incident, or how do I know this will be interesting? It's hard to know. So it was great to do this, and I'm still in the middle of it because it takes a while. It's so slow. I can only go a few words at a time, and I switch programs to look at the script and go back to my word processor. I'm like about 50 pages into it now, and it's great because it starts to get in you like another language. And you got to concentrate when you do it. You can't just copy the words. You have to really think what you're writing. And Superbad's an interesting example because it can seem like it moves so slow, and that so much of the first 50 pages is just at the school, back at Evan's house, at the liquor store, and it goes on, and you have to be aware, how is it moving forward? Yes, you feel it. It's a lot of fun. But if you try and copy that without understanding it, your script is just going to feel bloated and inert. And so it's nice to be typing it and thinking, oh man, if I was writing this, what would I be wondering about whether I'm taking too long or it's fun enough, or will it somehow be more interesting when the performances are there? And I can't help but think of the performances. It's so memorable. Even though it's been years since I've seen Superbad, it just so made such a strong impression. And I always like to reach out to the writers who I follow. So Seth Rogen's on Twitter, so I tweeted at him, not knowing if he'd respond, and I put a screen capture. I said, "Hey, I'm rewriting your screenplay to Superbad," exactly what I'm saying now, basically. And oh shit, yep, bad traffic here. Oh, and I forgot to check my mailbox today. I told him, it's a really, really good script. Those are the words I said. And, I'm learning from it and I'm retyping it. I said, thank you. And he liked it. So that's cool. And when I finish my movie, whatever it is I'm working on, that's vaguely informed by this kind of scenario. It's really nothing like the story, but I'm sure you could feel in some way it's something like these guys, these characters. Again, if you were to describe the story, it'd be totally different. But maybe I'll try and show it to him then too. I'll send it to him. But that's a great exercise if you're a screenwriter. I know my audience is primarily not screenwriters. I was going to do the sarcastic thing, the obviously not true sarcastic thing, and I'm like, nope, not going to do that. Shit, should I check my mailbox now? Fuck it, I'll do it later. And it's just a great exercise. And I wrote down the names of 3 more scripts I want to do it with. Man, it's taken a while. Just again, it's so slow, and I get distracted too, looking at YouTube videos and stuff. But it's going well. Also, Los Angeles, they extended the shelter-in-place order for 3 months, and this person just totally ignoring, walking across it. There's traffic. So, who knows what's businesses are just going under. I saw that Pier 1 Imports, not that I ever shopped there. It's a home decor place. I don't have a home. Anyway, what my point is, Sunspace, which has been so good to me, they're not going to be able to do shows for a while still, and that's how they make their money, is contributions at shows. It's sort of a suggested cover, but they're doing live streams every Tuesday, so check out their live stream. I'm going to link to it in the comments. It's a Twitch channel called Art on Live, and the guy who runs it, he's an actor and artist, so they had to improvise this scenario of how are we going to live stream, because they didn't have it in place like a channel to live stream on when they started this. So they chose this guy's channel who performs a lot at Sunspace, and they do very funny shows. And I actually clipped a bunch of footage from one night where they had a very funny segment, and they should be putting it up on a different YouTube channel. I'll do a shout out to it when it comes out. But it's very funny. So check that out, because they need the support, and that's where I'm able to edit my videos. So it's so great that they're helping me out. So, go support them. Help them in return. Go watch. It's very funny. It's a variety show. It's like psychedelic and weird, and there's musical acts and comedy, and they even have call-in segments. So those are really funny too. Anyways, I'm going to get eating, but yeah, I'm doing well. My mom is doing all right. She's gone back to work, but at school, in a cafeteria, but it's not with kids there or anything. She's just helping make food, and she said they distance themselves there, and it's only limited days of the week. She's not working this week. She said that they're basically just making food for drop-off, like families are picking up food, I guess. But yeah, it's just wild. And so obviously movie industry is largely shut down. Who knows what's going to happen? I've already stopped worrying about it. Whereas for a while, at first, I was really worried about it at times. Now I'm already like, hey, I'm just used to this. See what I can do. And man, I'm I can't get over it. The feeling of this dissociative disorder sort of still dissipating, like the strange taste in my mouth going away feeling more in control of myself. This spot on my leg dissipating. It's only 5 goddamn months since I got this disorder. Basically 5 or 6, I can't remember. Anyways, yeah, about 5 months, I think. And yeah, it took long enough, and it's still taking time, but I'm getting there. It's weird. I'm still kind of foggy at times and stuff. So right now I'm just kind of subdued and calm, but you know, looking forward to getting more back to myself, including my nervousness and anger and all that. It's still all there. I still get angry when people do certain things. Again, just kind of subdued and kind of in a fog. So look at the links in the description. One is for the Art on Live Twitch channel, which the live stream starts every Tuesday night, 9 o'clock Pacific. So that's Wednesday morning at midnight, East Coast. Very funny, cool show, and that I've performed there several times. And they're helping me out a lot by letting me edit videos there while they can't use their business for anything. And the YouTube channel of the guy who runs it, where this video I cut of one of their Tuesday variety shows, Unusual Tuesdays, is going to go up. So this is kind of cool. You'll see in the screenshot. Oh, how am I going to do this without putting my hand on the screen? I'll take a screenshot while I'm recording on the Filmic Pro app. Hope that worked. So you can see all the guide on screen, and the focus and the zoom, like the lever sort of where it is in the corner, and the color, sort of color wheel, but not really a wheel. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. Just a little update. I'll be doing more regular videos soon, and funny videos, and exciting stuff. I've just had to sort of calm down for a couple days, and I got a lot out of me with the last 2 videos I did. Anyways, so I'll be back to doing more interesting stuff, and really I just want to get back into the idea of movies and maybe making my little short films. Even if practically no one watches them, I don't care. That's, you know, just what I want to do. And you know, who knows, when my mom, we would have liked it if she could have came here this summer. It's going to depend on how safe it is. So anyways, thanks everyone.